Well, hello everyone. How's it going? Happy Monday and welcome to Conversations with Curtis. And it's good to see. It's weird. My restream, which is sitting uh, on my OBS, usually tells me how many people, but it's telling me you have zero people. But I do see a lot of people commenting, so I imagine I imagine there's more than zero. But welcome to the show, and I see a lot of names that I recognize, but I do want to welcome anybody who has joined us for the first time. We've been getting a lot of new subscribers, and if you are joining us for the first time, welcome. My name is Paul Morgan Stetler, and I was the actor who played Curtis Craig in Sierra Online's Phantasmagoria 2 a long time ago, and I have come out of the shadows after 26 years to play some of these retro games for the very first time, and then upon occasion track down the artists who made them and talk to them and have a fun conversation. So today we are going to be continuing our SideQuest series, where we take a little dip into some games that we may not finish, but it's a chance for me to kind of get a sense of some of the games that you all grew up playing and loving. And today we're going to play Loom. I have a feeling we're going to play the whole game, so this might take a couple episodes because there is a great deal of love for this game. I know nothing about it. I mean, absolutely nothing. I have no idea what I'm getting into. I was told I have to download a workbook, so it feels like I have to do homework. But anyway, it's a pleasure. Thank you for joining us, and I'll bring Daniel out in just a minute. Thank goodness he'll be here to talk me through everything. But let me just kind of go over a couple things. I just want to say hi to some folks. What's up, Suki? It's good to see you. Joseph, welcome. Hey, you made it. You were able to stay up late. That's nice. MDQP, you're here. Johan, CwC, yeah, lots of folks that I recognize. So I hope you guys are all doing well. I was gone all last week. I was on a work tour in Indiana. We went to Jasper, Indiana, and then to Portland, Indiana, and then to Indianapolis, Indiana, doing some letters. Did a letters tour, my Letters Aloud tour, which went really well. It was so nice to be in front of a live crowd again. I haven't done that in a long time. And we get to do another tour next week in Idaho Falls, Idaho. So that's fun. So once next week's tour is over, we'll be back to a regular Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule with our streams. Let's see what else. Let's talk a little bit about the Spoonie interview. I just want to talk about, first of all, this interview has been seen. I'm going to refresh right now. I think I haven't looked. Oh, I guess I can look at it there. The video that has been the most seen prior to this was the very first episode I did of Conversations with Curtis, and my there we go. Let's see. And that one, after over a year, was, I don't know. Like I don't know. Daniel, you can tell me, but it's like 8,000 something like that views. And in less than a week, in 7 days, we just reached over 20,000 views of the interview with Noah Antweiler. And here's what's even more wonderful about that is that there are 642 comments. And I know that there are some people out there that haven't been too happy about the whole situation. I'd say of the 642 comments, 640 of them have been nothing but kind and supportive and happy and just genuinely thrilled to have seen him have a good conversation and to seem to be in good spirits and good health and talking about maybe coming back. It really didn't hit me just how much joy he brought to people and it's kind of mind blowing to see. So I'm just thrilled that we were able to talk to him. We're excited about bringing him back, and for any of you that would be interested in joining us, as we said before, we'll be doing a live stream where he will come on. He and I will. I'll follow up with some questions for him, and then we'll do a live Q&A. And then we will spend some time watching some very curated moments from his Let's Play so that he can watch and we can comment on those. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And right now we have that scheduled for November 21st, Monday, November 21st at 12 noon. We'll start advertising it soon, but that's just, if you're watching right now and you want to mark your calendar, that's when that's going to happen. So we're just thrilled to have him. And for those of you who watched the interview and loved it and would like to see the 15 extra minutes of footage where Noah and I watched the first 15 minutes of the game, of his Let's Play of the game, that has been posted on our Patreon page. So join our Patreon, even for 1 month if you want to, just for $3, and you can watch those that 15 minutes. But we would love to have you join us, and then you'd have that little carrot dangling, so you could do that. Speaking of Patreon, it's a good opportunity for me to say thank you to our Patreon members. There they are. If it wasn't for these guys, we couldn't be doing what we're doing. And these are our $10 and above members. And I just want to always say out loud how thankful I am to Malika Chandler for being our top donor for well over a year, and to Francois Demagella, and then of course Miles, Robbie, Joseph, and Moffat as our top donors. And then we got our $20 donors and our $10 donors, and you guys are amazing, and thank you so much for your continued support. You can join us at any of those levels, or you can join us at $5 or $3 as well, and we'd love to have you. So there's that. We did get some new Patreon members, so I'm excited to share that with you, since we've been, I think it was pretty much since the Spoonie interview happened. So I want to welcome Colton, Daniel Kirtley, Graham, Sean Borger, Juha Cowrie, Emily Hargis-Wells, Yamina Chan, Paul Blart Malgoth, Emily Clark, and Sean Farron. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon family. I hope you've had a time to look around on our site there and join the fun. And just know that anybody at the $10 and above level gets to write an email to Curtis on our online video game, Phantasmagoria Dimension Next. And then at different levels, you can send him a voicemail, have your own cubicle, all kinds of fun stuff. So check that out. What else before I bring Daniel out? Top 10 coffee donors. So we are hoping to get some donations during our stream today, and we've got all kinds of fun widgets and stuff that will pop up. But we'd like to use coffee because they do give us a vast majority of the donations, unlike YouTube, which takes 50%. So if you are inclined to donate and help us reach our goal today of $150, please do so through coffee. We won't we won't turn down a super chat, but we would love to have you donate through coffee. Our top 7 in the past 30 days is James Jenkins, Moffat Reborn, Zwex, Right Said Brett, YT Wanderer, Victor Chang, and Astronaut Down. Thank you guys for your support. And I think that is, the only other thing I want to say is that this Wednesday, we were going to have a listening party with Robert Holmes. Robert Holmes, the composer of the Gabriel Knight series, among many others, also just recently put out a brand new album called Sequel. And we were going to spend some time listening to that, talking to him about it, and getting some Q&A. He is in Los Angeles right now, so he's having trouble getting back up here because of some weather conditions. So we're going to have to postpone. It'll either be next week or the week after Thanksgiving. But we'll get him on here, and we will have a lot of fun listening to his music and letting you guys chat with him a little bit. So Wednesday, instead of Robert, Tori is going to come back, and Tori and I will play, I think, Gabriel Knight 1. Here's one thing that you guys should know is that we had decided that Tori and I were going to play Gabriel Knight 1. And then we played that one episode of Phantasmagoria 2, and people really got a kick out of watching her play it. So one of the suggestions was maybe we do a rotation. We do every other Wednesday, we do GK1 and then Phantas 2 and all that. So I'd love to hear your comments about that. And if you'd like that, just let us know in the chat, and we will decide whether we want to go all the way through GK1 and get to Phantas later, or if you like the idea of bouncing around. All right, that's what I got. Why don't we all say hi to our good friend and our old pal, Daniel Albu. Where is he? There you are. Hey, Daniel.
Hi, Paul. Hi, everyone.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine. How are you? Long time.
Long time. I know. We usually see each other 3 times a week, and it's been many days since we've
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
Yeah. And so hot of a minute that you have a brand new background. Look at that swirly blue cosmos behind you.
Yeah, it's the same background I used for the audio drama, which I posted like 10 hours ago.
What's the audio? Oh, right. Yeah. For the Loom thing, right?
The Loom audio drama, the 30-minute prologue for the game.
I started.
Did you listen to it?
I started to, but I was so busy trying to get OBS up and running and get the game working that I just immediately got confused. And it just seems like this game is going to kick my ass.
Nah. It's gonna be the easiest game you ever played.
I don't think so. I very much doubt it. All right, show us the t-shirt. What do you got?
T-shirt says, "I'm only wearing black until they make something darker."
Where do you get these? Where do they? Are you just? Is it all? Do you have like your own t-shirt sites, or are you finding them in local stores?
Some,
or what?
some of them are t-shirts I bought online, and some of them are t-shirts that I designed myself. There are websites in which you have an editor and you can write whatever you want. So I just, come up with several ideas, and then I make a t-shirt out of it.
Nice. That's great. I love it. And then do you, I always worry about the quality of the shirt. I mean, so do you have a place that that you have the kind of shirt that you like, or is that always a bit of a crapshoot?
No, I always use the same place, which ran out of business a couple of years ago. So when they ran out of business, they had a sale. Like if you buy dozens of t-shirts, then they sell it at a price of $10 or $5. I don't remember. So I bought on that particular sale when they shut down their business. I bought 70 t-shirts.
Oh my goodness. You type A people, you crack me up. 70 t-shirts. So now you have them. Are they all blank t-shirts? And then you will find them.
No, they're already printed.
So
the designs.
You made
Came up with 70 designs. Yeah, 70 designs.
How much time did you have to do this? When you found out they were going out of business, and then
they told me that they said that they were going out of business, and it was like a month or so that I had to come up with as many ideas as possible.
It would have been fun if you did a live stream of your coming up with 70 t-shirts, like your 25 games for 25 months or what it was.
Yeah, 70 t-shirts for 1 month and a half.
Oh, there we go.
Dapper Andy tipped $1. Daniel looks like he's about to ask we gave him some blue pages.
He looked like wait, I gotta look that up. Oh, is there any way you can fix that, Daniel, by the way, to get their text to show up when they... Daniel looks like he's about to...
Daniel looks like he's about to ask... We gave him some blue pages.
We gave him some blue pages? I don't know, Dapper Andy. You had a typo that we can't decipher.
We're going to refund your $1.
It's a missed joke, says Michael Clamorous.
Okay.
Are you not a missed guy? Do you not get the joke?
I'm not a missed guy.
Whoa. Wow. That's amazing. You're an everything guy. How do you not know Mist?
Well, I gave up on Mist early on.
Okay. We may lose a whole bunch of people right now. Oh, everybody just left. They all just left. They're all gone. All All right, talk to me about Loom. What are we getting ourselves into? Anything else you need to add on to
Okay,
our...
first of all, if you ask me about Loom, then all I can say is that it's the masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty.
Okay, that sounds exciting.
Do you remember that reference?
Ask me about Loom. It was something. It was in Monkey Island. It showed up somewhere.
Yeah, so
right?
we had Cobb in the Scum VM bar, in the Scum bar, and we asked him about Loom. So he said, "You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty?"
Right. So that's
So that's the
now. Do you
reference.
believe it is a masterpiece? Is that are you?
It is a masterpiece.
Okay.
First of all, for several reasons. Let me give you some background about Loom. First of all, Loom is the fourth game by Lucasfilm Games, which is a Scum game. We have Maniac Mansion, Zack McCracken, and Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Nope. Here we go.
Joseph Austin tipped $249, who finally got his back pay. This guy, I've been really wanting to give during these streams, because I really appreciate this channel and everything you guys do. Cheers.
Buddy, Joseph.
Wow.
Dang, man. Thank you so much. That is
Okay, live stream over.
Okay, see you all later. See you next Monday. Joseph, thank you. And I'm glad that you were compensated for all your hard work. And I'm sorry it had to be back pay, but thank goodness you got it. And I hope you're able to enjoy that as well. But thank you for sharing some of that with us. That means more than you can imagine. It's just the two of us right here, and it really does help to get a little bit of a breathing room. So thank you.
I feel bad that I didn't add the Paul narration to the widgets. I'll add it for the next Monkey Island live.
Oh yeah. I gave Daniel my commercial voiceover reel, and he's gonna take little moments out of it and make those for the widgets.
It's gonna be fun.
That'll be fun. All right, so let's go. Let's do it.
Anyway,
what do we do? Yeah.
So it's the fourth Scum game by Lucasfilm, and although it was a critical success, it did fail to sell sufficient numbers to warrant sequels. So that's why there weren't any sequels, and that's why they had to advertise it in a game that came out later that year, Monkey Island. And when I first heard that Loom wasn't a success, it surprised me, because Loom was such a huge hit in Israel, and this was because this was the first computer game to be completely translated to Hebrew. And Brian Moriarty, which is the creator of Loom, even mentioned the Hebrew version in his post-mortem he did in GDC back in 2015. It's one of the rare collectibles out there. So anyway, for many young kids in Israel, this was the first foreign computer game that they could actually play by themselves and fully understand without knowing a word of English.
Oh wow!
And the reason why it surprised me to hear that Loom wasn't a success, because it's interesting to see that kids in the 80s, we had very different perceptions of the success of a certain game based on the place where we lived, because in the US, I guess it didn't sell that well. Probably in Europe, it sold better. And in Germany, usually there are higher numbers for adventure gamers. But in Israel, this was a huge success.
Oh, wow.
Loom, every kid had Loom. So in addition to it being the first game being translated to Hebrew, Loom holds a very special place in my heart, as it's the first point-and-click adventure game that I finished.
Nice. Well, I hope I get to do the same. That would be nice.
And as opposed to other games that we usually play, I actually have the big box.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, bring it up a little closer if you can.
Yeah, let me just disable
Zuki
the
tipped
background.
$5. The widget is broken. This donation is actually $600. Bad widget, bad.
We're sorry, Zuki. We've got to work on that. We apologize. So thanks for thanks for letting us know about that, and thanks for your very generous gift. Thank you. That's awesome.
So anyway, this is the Hebrew big box of Loom. I showed it to the illustrator who worked on the backgrounds for the game, and he also illustrated this this cover art. And he never saw the Hebrew cover art because in the US version there's a section up top that says Loom, but instead they hid it with the Hebrew text. And he told me in secret that these are his mother's hands.
His mother's hands?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, there's some similarity. I mean, there's something about that, is it just me or does it harken a little bit to the Phantas too? There's something about those hands, and then there's that sort of fiery something in between there. Yeah. It's kind of neat.
And the Hebrew version also has screenshots that aren't available in the other versions, like the one of Hetchel, which we're going to meet soon. And the game itself came on actual floppy disks. I have the version with
oh my gosh, look at that. Dang, that's awesome. So, Joseph Austin said, and I agree, that it's a lot of characters to spell out Loom in the Hebrew alphabet. It seems much larger.
So why did they spell out Loom? Because Loom in Hebrew isn't called Loom; it's called the Weavers.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So that says Weavers.
Yeah.
Is it the Weavers?
The Weavers. Okay. Weavers.
Nice.
And down below it says magical adventure.
All right.
So in Hebrew we didn't call it Loom because the word for Loom sounds stupid. So
you know what's great? I just got to say that normally, I'm sure anybody who streams does this too, but I'm using Restream, and my Restream is not telling me how many people there are. So you always kind of look down and see how many people you got, and it kind of affects your. Don't tell me, by the way, Daniel. You probably know, but it kind of affects how you. Oh, there's so many people here, or there's not enough people, and you start to, it affects you a little bit. I don't know. I have no idea.
You start to be self-conscious.
Yeah, and but right now I have no idea, and it's very freeing to not know how many people are watching. But I'm enjoying the comments.
Just think it's 0 viewers, and you'll feel much.
Well, I can't do that because there's a heck of a lot of chat going on. But anyways, welcome to everyone. I'm seeing some new people joining, and I want to say hi to a name that I haven't seen on our thing before. Where'd you go? Nulani. I don't think I recognize you. Well, hello to you. Welcome. All right.
And anyway, the big box came with the manual and the book of patterns, which I don't have in this version. But because the original version I had was lost, this is the version I purchased back in 2020.
Oh, okay.
Re-own box.
Maybe you bought your own box back again. Maybe it somehow find its.
No, because mine had floppies, the 5.25 inch floppies. So anyway, this is my big box of Loom, which is very important to me.
I got to tell a quick little story that before we go. So when I was on an airplane flight a couple years ago, and I left my hoodie. It was like my favorite hoodie. It was like my binky. It was my favorite hoodie of all time, and I left it on the plane. Called lost and found. Nothing, couldn't find it and all that. And I knew what kind it was, but I just couldn't track it down. I wanted to get the exact same, hoodie, but either they weren't making it or I couldn't find it. So I go on to eBay, and I see someone has a version of what looks like my hoodie, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's great. And he's charging more money than it was worth. And I bought it. And it came, and it was my hoodie. Whoever it was, somehow either he stole it or somehow it got to him, and he put it on. And I bought my own hoodie back from some guy on eBay, and because it had a rip right in the little side here, and it was the exact same thing. So that I find that just stunning. I have it still. I'm very happy with it. Okay.
Maybe it was a problem with the manufacturing. You're not sure. You're sure it's the same hoodie?
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it's just that's all the shirts have a little rip. Okay, let's play this game here. We've been chatting for 30 minutes. Let's go.
Let's play this.
All right. Here we go. All right. Dun, da, da, da. Oh, so you might want to talk us through.
Please choose your skill level.
All right, I'm assuming everybody heard that. And please tell me we're going to play. We're not going to be expert. Are we going to be expert?
Yeah, we're going to play standard. We're going to
Please
watch the
choose your
intro,
skill
and then we're going
level.
to discuss a bit.
Okay.
Welcome to the age of the great.
Let me know how sound is, chat, if this is going to sounds all right. I can turn it up if necessary. I like the little harp music. There's birds flying across. That must have been cutting edge. Feels very Monkey Island to me. Which was first?
This was first.
This was first. Oh, wow.
Rise, son of Signa. It is the dawn of your 17th year. The elders await you in the sanctuary.
I've never known them to weave such a bright messenger nymph. I wonder why the elders want to see me.
It's because you're going
I'd
on
better
a
get back
journey.
to the village.
Yes, I know my task now. So this looks exactly like, where Guybrush meets the dude, the blind lookout. This has the same kind of feel to it. They must have stole from each other all the time. They were always.
Well, for Monkey Island, the original version of Monkey Island, the EGA version, and the EGA version of Loom, they had the same illustrator, the same background illustrator, which was Mark Ferrari, and he also illustrated the cover art with hands, his mother's hands, and so that's the reason why it looks similar. But the VGA version was created by different people.
Okay, all right. All right.
Anyway, since 8, you can start walking.
All right.
While you're walking in silence, because the game has no music, I'm going to discuss a bit about the version. I want to apologize in advance to our viewers that we're not playing the original EGA version of the game, which is considered the definitive version by the creator Brian Moriarty. You can keep walking, Paul.
I'll keep walking.
Keep exploring.
All right.
And the original EGA version featured the illustrations of Mark Ferrari, like I said. And back then, he tried to push the limits of 16 colors. And so we're playing the CD-ROM version, which came out 2 years later. And it has a few drawbacks. One of them is the fact that the game dialogue has been rewritten and truncated due to technical limitations at the time, because they're using CD audio instead of newer technologies. But the good news is that the dialogue changes were done by Orson Scott Card, so they're not too shabby.
All right. Well, I found some gold. How do I pick it up? Can I pick it up?
Don't pick up anything.
Don't these
Just
people
click
ever
on
clean
stuff.
up after themselves?
So, there's no inventory. They're going to look at a bunch of stuff.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's better. What's the eyes? What's the
Wonderful. I can't see a thing.
darkness? So I think that this is telling me, the gamer that I am now, that this may not be the tent I am looking for. I have a feeling there's nothing to see in here. Can I go anywhere? No.
Wonderful.
Okay.
I can't see a thing.
There is gold, though. Is there something to do with this gold? Just to see it? Just to know that it's there?
Don't these people ever
Well,
clean up
he told
after
you.
themselves?
Okay.
You saw that. Now we can leave.
Okay. But there's another tent.
Now, go to different tent. Now, ATM machine in the chat is talking about things that were removed from the version, including some close-ups to accommodate the voice acting. And that's true. Some of the close-ups were removed, but I don't think that it was to accommodate the voice acting, because there are close-ups in the game. They just truncated some of them because of technical reasons. Again.
Okay, look at this. I feel like I saw that there was another tent over that way, and I feel like I should have gone to that one first, but here I am, so I might as well check it out. Dye pot.
Grass green. I hate that color.
This is my 17. We're the 17-year-old hero of this journey. We're being summoned to talk to the elders.
Yeah, so go talk to the elders.
Oh, okay. So I don't know where that is. It's probably in that one, probably in that other tent then. Is it always left to right? Do you always want to start all the way on the left? Is that kind of standard fare? Like, I think this was when I first came down.
Yeah.
So I came down like here, and is it natural to always go to the one that's closest to you? Because I ended up going to that one right there. I'm just kind of curious what you guys all do when you play these games.
Well, it depends on whether or not your Hebrew is your language is left to right or right to left.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, another darkness, my old friend. Can I walk into this darkness? I'll bet I can. Yes, sirree.
Anyway, another good thing about the fact that it's
This is a huge tent. Look at this place.
an abridged version is the fact that it's SideQuest, and we need to finish it in 2 episodes or less.
Oh yeah, so let's keep going here. Let's see.
There's the long
No,
tapestry.
take your time.
I don't remember it looking so old and frayed.
An old and frayed tapestry. Do I need to take
Threads
notes?
describe the creation of the world.
Not at the moment.
The passing of the 2 shadows.
Describes the creation of the world and the passing of the 2 shadows. Is there more? No, I don't think so. What about this guy? Bet you this says something to tell me. It's going to be down here. Yeah. No. No. Is there nothing to see here? Really? That's just a window, but it's a nice stained glass window. I'd like to know more about it.
Here's more of the tapestry.
It's a good voice. I like this guy's voice.
The pattern shows the entire history of the weavers, back to the founding of the.
Yeah, they got the BBC trained actors.
Oh yeah. Now again, was this just like Monkey Island, where when you first played the game, it was just completely silent, and then later on they added all this?
Yeah, but unlike Monkey Island, which came out, the special edition came out in 2009, this came out in 1992.
Oh wow. Oh okay. So they were ahead of the game here.
Which is why they had to use a different technology, which is why they had to cut a lot of the dialogue, which is why it's different than the original version.
He's a much
in terms of
much slower walker than Guybrush is.
The last section tells about the decline of the guilds.
Okay. That's
There's
it.
a 3rd shadow gathering.
Aha. The 3rd shadow is not
That's
good.
strange. The end is completely torn off.
Oh, he's looking right at us. You know we're here. Okay. Oh, we got some folks here. Boy, that's a huge tent, man. It does not look that big from the outside.
There's Hetch.
yeah, it's like the church in November rain.
Doesn't look at all pleased with her.
You have heard the findings of this council, Dame Hetchel. Have you anything to say in your own defense?
My elders, my actions speak for themselves.
This reckless defiance is intolerable. Any secret you share with Signa's son might be turned against us.
His talent is awakening, and the power is very strong in him.
We're Cygna's son,
Dare
right?
not desert him now.
Stubborn old fool. Who are you
Those are
to
some
decide
big
such
gestures.
things?
Enough, Lachesis. Hetchel, I am grieved to see your many years of service end in such disgrace.
My destiny is yours to weave.
Hetchel,
Destiny is
the
yours to
fabric
weave.
of your life has been woven by your own choices.
Who's Hetchel?
Gaze
He's
once
Hetchel.
more upon the great Loom.
She's Hetchel.
If
Okay.
you would know your ultimate destiny, for that destiny is now upon you.
Oh no. They're gonna kill her? But she's Hetchel.
Joseph Austin tipped $5. In ancient times, hundreds of years before the dawn of history, lived a strange race of people, the Druids.
Is this a referral to this, or are we talking about the real Druids in ancient times? Thank you, Joseph. But don't confuse me, because I'm trying to learn this thing, and is this the same thing as what you just told me?
No, this game takes place in 1821.
This is 1821. Okay, so the Druids...
No, 80.
8021. Oh, this is in the future. Aha.
Yeah.
Tapestries in the future. Okay, who knew? All right, let's go. Swan's egg. Thanks, Joseph.
Egg? What does it mean? Something is deeply wrong. That draft has never failed before.
What is that noise? Outside!
The guild is under attack.
Who dares to desecrate the great loom of the weavers?
This is the work of that demon boy. We should kill him while we still can.
Your name will be cursed forever, son of Signa, Loom child.
My name? But I had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, they were kind of quick to
Wait, where are you
accuse.
going? No explanations. No goodbyes. And once again, I'm left behind.
Turn into a swan. Can he turn into a swan? I've got an egg and a staff, though. I can grab that. Nice.
It's heavier than it looks.
It doesn't look that. Yeah, maybe so. I move up this egg.
So this is your inventory from now on.
Okay. Oh, wait. What about the egg? Okay, what's that all about? What?
The egg, it's trying to open.
Okay. How do I have to open it? Is this my first puzzle? I think I found my first puzzle.
Your first puzzle.
Where's Tori when I need her? What? I don't know. What am I supposed to... So E-C-E-D. E-C-E-D.
The egg, it's trying to open.
Yeah.
But,
maybe you should try it yourself.
E-C-E-D. Hey, I opened the egg. Look at that. I solved a puzzle.
Well done.
Thank you. And thanks for your encouragement.
There's my boy.
What's happening? The whole village has flown away without us.
From the moment you came into this world, Bobbin, great and terrible things have been happening. The elders hoped that your birth was the cause of
Oh,
it.
they hoped it was.
The elders want to get rid of me.
'Cause then-
I'm such an awful weaver that they never even let me study with the others.
They fear you, Bobbin. When the swan arrived, they were already trying to weave the same draft on you that they had worked on.
Is she the one we...
Draft
Is she
turned
the...
against them. It means only
Hazel?
Yeah, she's Hetchel.
Hetchel, okay.
Hetchel.
is failing of its own accord.
No. Can't it be stopped?
Stop chaos?
No.
The only thing to do is embrace it and turn ourselves into creatures of shadow, or plan our escape.
Escape? To where?
I don't
To Canada.
But if we are to survive, we must find out where that flock has flown and join them if we can.
Find out where the flock has flown and join them.
Already found Atropos's distaff.
Good.
Good. You won't be able to weave very much with it at first, but as you practice, its true power will be revealed to you. It's time to leave this island, Loom Child. Your destiny lies beyond the sunset, across the sea.
Mother Hetchel, where are you going?
CwC tipped $10. How do they rate the brightness of the light from the threads? In lumens.
Nice. That is a $10 joke. I give you that one. That's good. Nice work. It's always fun when the right joke at the right time shows up. That's a good one. That was great.
Hi, Bobbin.
Wait, now,
must follow the swan.
now is Hetchel our mom or our grandma or something?
This is a fine
She's our caretaker.
Our caretaker, okay.
Yeah.
This is a fine mess.
Everybody's gone and I still don't understand what's going on.
You and me both, Bobbin.
They keep calling me Loom Child. Nobody's ever let me anywhere near a loom.
Well, I think that's going to change.
Well, if you, Bobbin, and Paul would have listened to the audio drama, then you would have known why they call you Loom Child.
Well, why don't you tell us? Why don't you fill me in?
Well, he was actually conceived in the loom. He was created of nothing.
Oh,
The weavers, the Guild of Weavers, basically understood as time went by that they don't have to weave cloth. They can actually weave the fabric of reality.
oh, so she an ATM machine is saying the same as you. She was unable to conceive regularly, so she created him through this.
Yeah. The loom.
It's an immaculate conception. Somebody's got to make a joke about immaculate conception and weaving and looming. Go chat, be funny, and find something clever to say.
So ATM machine knows the audio drama by heart, not just from our videos. But anyways, his mother, Signa, because he's Signa's son, created Bobbin
Okay.
in the loom.
But I'm here with my 3 notes
Yeah.
that opened the egg, and I think I'm supposed to weave something. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing right now, or do I get out of here? This seems like I'm supposed to be doing something.
You can click the loom to hear the draft that the elders have.
Those are the same 4 threads spun by the elders.
Oh, but I'm missing a thread. I'm missing a note.
Still
Yeah.
echoing in the
I got to go
loom.
find a note.
Missing several notes.
So I got to get me a F, G, A, B, and C. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do it all with my C, D, and E here.
Exactly.
So should I write down what these notes are, or not? Don't worry.
Actually, I think this particular draft is written in the Book of Patterns because it's the same between games. It's the draft of Transcendence, which is what they woven
Yeah.
over Hetchel. And
I think
and basically,
Am I getting out of here? Should I walk while you're talking?
yeah.
Okay.
Keep exploring.
All right. And I got to get off this island. I got to get out of this house, this tent.
Yeah, you gotta get off this island. Very similar to Monkey Island.
Yeah. Those guys were just stealing from each other right and left. They were probably sneaking in each other's rooms and going, "Oh, hey, they have an island. We need an island."
But Loom is the black sheep of the adventure games at LucasArts.
How come?
Doesn't have the regular verbs that Scum Games had at the time.
Okay.
Have musical notes.
Also,
The game was specifically created to be finished, so it's extra short and extra easy.
It doesn't feel short just walking through. I mean, it's a lot of walking here.
Oh.
I mean,
Walking was slow back then.
Yeah, it took me a long time now I can go check out some of these other places, right? Or do I want to? No, I got to check things out. I'm not going to get off the island yet. I got tents to look at. So I can't.
Now that you have this staff,
Oh, can I go in there?
go look around.
I can't go in the darkness, can I? Can I make it a?
Go in the
Let's
darkness.
check it out. Oh, well, we got another thing. Okay. Gold.
Don't these people ever clean up after themselves?
What if I do like a note? All right.
I guess that isn't a draft.
That isn't a draft.
You're not going to make up drafts in this game.
What's a draft?
A draft is a melody that consists of 4 notes. like you just did to open the egg.
Okay. That's a draft. I can't get in there. That's not even an option. That's a
Go
go
inside the tent on the right. Yeah.
Okay, I bet you we can get some stuff in here. We can learn some things. Let's look at the book. Books always help.
That's the book of patterns. I already know what's in it.
You do? How do you know? If I'm you, then
That's the book of patterns. I already know what's in it.
And that's it. There's no right-clicking or picking up or putting on top.
And besides, you already have the book of patterns on PDF.
I do. What's this? Flask. Let's have a little drink. Ooh. Ah. Oh, I missed the first one. Let's do it again.
Still dripping. What a mess.
How do I get that sound? What? That was a G. So I still can't do anything, right? The first one's a G, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I can't. Is there anything else? Well, it's dripping. Cloth rack.
Grass green. I hate that colour.
Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
This wall hasn't
Click
been
on the
dyed
pot.
yet.
Okay. This will
Remember when you clicked on the pot, then you had a draft play.
This wall hasn't been
okay.
dyed yet.
All right, let's click on the pot. Dye pot. See? That's
Grass
easy.
green. I hate that colour.
So as long as
Okay, so first of all, write them down. Take a look at the book of patterns and guess which draft this was, and then write down CCCD.
So here's my book. I was prepped in advance. So I throw, beat, treadle, rest. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. Book of Patterns. This is your personal diary of spell weaving. As you learn new drafts, record. Well, you're telling me that. Okay, you're telling me.
Scroll until you check out the actual drafts, not the copy protection. Scroll down.
Okay, but you know that we're skipping ahead of what any person.
Yeah, for example, opening. You know opening. So what's the second draft over there? After opening.
I don't even. Just tell me when to stop. I've just finished the whole game, the whole thing. Where do I go?
Game is over. Go to the first page it says where the opening draft is listed.
Okay, hold on. Going back. Dying, opening. There we go. This fundamental draft is traditionally the first one taught to novice spellweavers. ECED.
Okay, so you know that one. What's the second one?
And the second one, dying. Oh, okay. So it was
CCCD.
So we do this, right? C. Do I have to? I just do CCDE, right?
CCCD.
CCCD. All right. So that's just my note to myself. Now I'm going to do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back to the game.
So now think what you can dye with this draft.
I want to dye.
That draft doesn't seem to work on pots.
Oh, so I need to. What's that? This is a heap, and this is wool, and this is
grass green.
Oh, okay.
I hate that
Let's try the heap. So do I do the thing on?
By the way, you can click the keyboard if you want. CCCD.
Oh, sweet. Boom.
The color changed.
Grass green. Do I want to change this one too? Probably.
If you want.
Why not? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, take it easy, Johan. Thanks for coming by. I see you again next play. Yep, we'll see you guys later. Or see you later. Everybody else, stick around if you can.
Okay, let's keep exploring.
That's it. So I know. Oh, basically, I've taught myself how to dye stuff.
Dye.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This is just. I'm sort of in like I'm in a boot camp right now, kind of.
Yep.
Okay. And look, they were smart enough to even put a little chimney here because there was a fire in there. They think of everything. All right. Do I want to get off this island now? How do I do that?
Oh, keep exploring.
Down here?
Yep.
There's more down here.
No, not down here. Up there.
Oh, okay. Is there like a fast button? Like, there's a fast button?
Nah.
All right, let's go. We came down this way.
Unfortunately, so on the right we have the hill which we came from.
Yeah.
And on the left we have some unexplored.
Yes, we do. Can we come down here? Was there something down here to see? The dock?
Yeah, we'll be there in a sec.
Okay. All right then. Ooh, creepy forest. These are really beautiful. Those really beautiful images. Very very Sleepy Hollow like.
Okay.
All right. I saw something. There was a. All right. I saw like a little thing.
And place the cursor until you have something in the right side of the screen.
That's what I thought it was.
When you place the cursor on something that you can look at, then you have the description of that object on the right side of the screen. So currently you're not clicking on anything. Move the cursor around to see if there's something you can click on.
Oh, okay. So I don't have to walk to it to see it. It'll show up when I... Where are it? I saw a blue thing. Where did it go?
Maybe the holes in the trees.
Oh, that's right. There we go. Good call. All right. Oh.
There's an owl in there.
All right. There's also a... It's a D.
There's an owl in there.
I'll bet you there's a different one in here. That's my guess. Oh, sorry. Should I be writing down C? That's another D. Two Ds. Ooh, DC.
Another owl.
DC.
Every time you click on another owl, it plays the melody up to that point, so you don't have to remember it.
Didn't know there were so many owls in these woods.
Well, there's a bunch. There's one more, I'll bet.
That one is empty.
Ooh. Well, that ain't good. Now what? Just keep looking around? Am I supposed
now
to?
You need to get the granola bar and get the owl from beneath the couch.
Exactly. Sweep the cursor around. Okay, yeah. I'm learning. Thank you, Gawa. I'm learning. So either... Is that another little hole right there? No, that doesn't count. So I'm missing an owl. Now, if I come up with the right tune, will that owl show up, or do I just mark
in
this?
the entire game, you don't guess any drafts. Drafts are played, and you need to remember them.
Okay.
So currently, we have a draft with 3 notes. So we have 1 note missing, and we have 1 owl missing. So maybe you can keep exploring. Maybe
Let's go find an owl. Let's go find an owl. Ooh, graveyard. Ooh, okay.
I can't read it.
Why not?
The owl's tail feathers are covering the words.
Maybe. Oh, the owl's right there. Let's get the owl.
He's fast asleep.
Pick him up. Can't pick him up. How do I wake him? What else is there? Nothing. Oh, what's this? I'm going to use something. I have to use something to wake. Oh, thorns. Okay.
Ouch.
Oh, bunny rabbit. Oh, there goes the owl now. Oh, dang. Owl just took the rabbit. That was brutal. I didn't realize it was going to be so much horror and violence in this, Daniel.
It's a pretty violent game. Pretty grim too.
All right, now we got one.
All the holes are full now.
So what was it again? Let me do it again. TCCD.
There's an owl in there.
All right. Can I do it? How do I? I like that.
Okay.
I guess that draft doesn't apply to holes.
Open the book of patterns. Let's guess which draft this is. DCC.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Where are you? Okay. Summoning, chiefly spun by the elders in those rare instances. Would I do it in this? Would I put it here?
No, it doesn't have to be the order it's currently listed. So just sift through the entire book and see. You don't have to read the descriptions.
So
just
summoning
read the titles.
Tongues, the pattern of tongues. The first. Straw into gold. Tembler was discovered by a reckless dormant volcano. Rending. How badly it would be abused. The guild. Tearing rags into long strips. Night vision. Boom, chaka. Okay. DCCD. DCC. Oh, not gonna let me. You guys can let me do it.
Okay, so now that we have night vision.
Do we have night vision?
Yeah, we have the draft for night vision.
We have
DCCD.
Okay. How do I go get night vision? Or do I have it now?
No, you have night vision.
Well, there you
You
go.
need to cast it on something where it's dark.
Okay, say no more. Say no more. I take it from here. Oh man, everybody needs a Daniel. Or sometimes, I think it's absolutely perfect for this environment. But I wonder, here's a question for I guess everybody. No, I don't know the answer to this. I'm going to ask a question. Is it fun to watch people? Oh, what's that? What is that thing? Nothing. Where are you? Oh, that's me. Is it fun? And you can answer this too, Daniel. Is it fun to watch people play a game for the first time with no help, and to watch them just get horribly lost? Is there joy in that, or what's it like to? I mean, you're doing such a great job of kind of keeping me guided, and we're doing a side quest, and we want to keep moving along. But when you watch other streamers and they just get lost, that must be kind of fun. But I don't know. What do you think about that? What do I do?
I also wondered what people find interesting in other people playing games, but I got hooked. I watch people play Phantasmagoria 2. Most of them play for the first time, and it's interesting because each one of them has a different take on puzzles. Some of them, like Tori, think that the granola bar and getting Blob to get the wallet is something so straightforward that it's the first thing you think of, while others think that it's moon logic. So it's interesting to see each person's take. That's why adventure games are interesting. I usually don't understand why people watch others play, action games or arcade games, unless someone is, really good at a certain game. I don't find it interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But adventure games are more.
You're the second
person. You
person.
can have different takes.
Spoonie was the first person to use that phrase. I'd never heard it before, moon logic, and then you just said it. So explain what moon logic is. I think I'm getting a sense of it. But
well, moon logic is basically used a lot in the adventure game world when when the solution doesn't make sense, and there are a lot of puzzles in a lot of adventure games that you just wing it. And we're gonna have one in Monkey Island too as well.
And does moon logic mean that it's really just not logical at all, and that there's just something kind of spacey about it?
It's something that it doesn't make sense, and most of the puzzles that are considered moon logic are things that you usually come across by trying everything in your inventory with everything on screen, and then something works.
Hey, so far one just rated my stream with 31 viewers. That's very cool of you. Thank you, Zofar, and your 31 friends. Welcome, you guys.
Thank you, Zofar.
We are playing Zoom. My first time ever playing it.
We're playing Loom over Zoom.
We are playing Loom over Zoom. And I was joking earlier that I'm like, oh gosh, we're going to play Doom? Okay, I guess I got to shoot some people. My first time ever playing it. One of Daniel's favorite games of all time. And we're just talking about, Daniel has been guiding me because I'm an idiot and kind of keeping me on track. And we were just talking about what it's like to watch streamers play a game without a hint keeper and when they get lost. And I'm reading some cool comments saying, Nulani says it depends on my mood. Sometimes I feel like pain and suffering. Other times I have to bite my tongue. Zen Solipsist says, yes, presents an extremely authentic experience, especially considering I haven't played this either and I get lost in the same ways. Swex, it can be. It depends on their reaction, your personal knowledge, and sympathy, empathy. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. For example, the seventh guest. The idea for the seventh guest was to play like one episode or two episodes. And in the first episode, I wasn't even there, so you didn't have a hint keeper. And you really struggled with the game. But that episode got tons of views. So people actually enjoy watching people struggle with older games that they struggled with.
Well, maybe we do one of our side quests with, maybe we do like an hour of just me playing whatever game we choose, and I just in it by myself, no hints, and I just get whatever.
We're going to do it on Monkey Island too, because in the last episode, I feel like I gave you too many hints.
Okay, so this one you're going to leave me alone?
So this one you're going to have 1 hour.
Gosh.
I'm going to play my Rubik's Cube. And...
Okay. All right, sounds good. Okay, I think I got D. Oh, shoot. No, what was it? CD? No, I think I got it wrong. That ain't it. Yeah, that's not a draft.
DCCD.
Oh, now that was the one I could have looked up because I wrote it. DCCD. Yeah. Boom. Let there be light. I love the harp. Well, I kind of like the harp. I liked it right there.
Okay.
All right. So got all kinds of stuff. That's me. I thought that was someone else for a second, but it's me. Straw.
Don't these people ever clean up after themselves?
I know. It's true. No, is there any music that goes with it?
Don't these people ever clean up after themselves?
All right. What about this one? Yeah, there we go. Oh. C. E. Do I have to write that down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see which draft that particular one is.
Okay. Zuki says, love that you completely underestimate the scale until you can see. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I thought it was going to be a much bigger tent. It's not nearly as big as the other one. All right, wait. I got to find my book. There's my book. And we want something to do with, is that a loom? That's a loom, right?
Okay.
That's a wheel.
Something that has well, we have two objects in the game. In addition to the wheel, you have
gold and straw and gold and straw.
Now look for a draft that has these two words in it.
Gold and straw. Okay. Night vision. One night. Oh no, Guild of Miners. Chiefly illuminated by luminous tapestries. Miners, that has something to do with gold. So we already have night vision. Okay, shrinkage. I don't like that word. And studying this phenomenon.
Scroll up.
Look at rending. Straw into gold.
Yup.
CC. Let me do it again. Don't tell me. I just want to hear it again. I think it's CCCD. E. CCCE. Okay, here we go. CCCE. All right, let's get some straw into gold, shall we? So I guess I have to click on the straw, and I want more gold. Never satisfied. He's got all that gold over there, and yet he wants more. That is such a satisfying sound. You guys must have loved that sound as a kid. Like, I did it. I figured something out.
Yeah, on the PC speaker, it was less pleasant, but it was fine. Okay, now I have a question for you.
Ooh, okay. That's a rare thing. All right, what do you got?
How do you turn gold into straw?
I know. I'm going to try something. Boom. All right. Do I put that in the same spot, like over?
No, you don't need to put anything in any place.
Okay.
But just know that you have drafts that can be played backwards. To do.
What's happening? Something happened.
You got 100 bits from Forest of Wires.
Hey.
Great channel. I found it from the Spoonie interview and love that. He's my favorite YouTuber, and I'm so happy you helped encourage his return.
Thank you. Thanks, Forest Wires. Yeah, it was. Yeah, as we talked a little bit about this at the beginning of the stream, it was. I'm honored that I had a chance to do that. I'm glad that he felt I was someone that he. You know, it's just a weird thing, right? He made this classic game or this classic. Yeah, let's take a second to talk about this, shall we? Where are we? Yeah, he did this thing years ago that everybody loved, and I happened to be the person in it. So there's something, there is some sort of karmic something about it all happening right now, and that me doing this channel and him wanting to, come back in some way or another. But more than anything, him, working his way back to health and being able to have a conversation about that. And what I want to say, and what I said earlier, and I don't think I can emphasize this enough, is that the kindness that has come back towards him and the support, at least on all the comments on the YouTube channel of that episode, is really, really heartwarming. There's so much poison out there, and it's so easy to go down that road, and just to see how much people reached out to him and were just genuinely happy for him to be in a better place. That just means a great deal. So thank you guys for staying positive and supportive of someone that you admired and cared so much about when you were younger and enjoying his early streams. All right, back to the game.
Okay, so I was saying that there are drafts that you can play backwards to do the opposite thing, like you just did.
Yep.
While there are drafts that are palindromes, so they are the same whether you play them backwards or
like C D D C would be the same thing.
So that's night vision. So you don't have the opposite of night vision.
Okay.
So there are drafts that you don't have the opposite of.
Gotcha. Now, do I need the gold, or I just need to know that I can do this?
No, you can't pick up anything.
It's hard. I'm so used to picking things up and then using them on other things.
Don't forget that the owl covered something before you moved him.
The owl picked up a bunny rabbit. That's good.
Yeah, but where was the owl before he picked up that
there was
rabbit?
something that we couldn't see because he was in the. Let me out of here. How do I get out of here? Oh, I gotta go. Where am I? What the heck? Is this way? Yeah. Here we go. I'm liking this game. It's a very gentle game, so I'm sure it's going to get more exciting, and we're going to have to kill the demons who think we're evil. But
the another problem with the VGA version is the fact that it's a very musical game, and each scene had a particular musical segment from Swan Lake by Tchaikovsky. But in the CD-ROM version, due to technical reasons, they added only music during the dialogue scenes. So most of the game is super silent, and I'm not used to that. But again,
Yeah, I kind of like it. It certainly helps for conversation, right? Because I feel like sometimes we're having to turn the music down, or we want to listen to it. Cameron Witt just wrote a little context on the term moon logic because it's just kind of interesting. The context of the phrase comes from the historic association between the moon and madness. That makes absolute sense. Yeah, the full moon makes you mad, and the logic in games, there is a great deal of madness in that. I get it. That's great. Thank you. All right, let's see if we can see this thing. Great.
Destiny shall draw the lightning down from heaven, roll its thunder far across the sea, to where I wait upon the shore of wonder, on the day the sky is opened and the tree is split asunder.
That's Mom. Threadbare. Yeah. Threadbare sounds very Monkey Island. It's like Guybrush Threadbare. Well, Threepwood. Threadbare.
Do you remember when you talked to Mythhook in Monkey Island 1? One of the dialogue options was, "I'm Bobbin Threadbare. Are you my mother?" So this is a reference to this.
All right. So lots of self-referential. Look at us, LucasArts. We're so good, and we're good. I think that's a great thing, though. I love that. I love it when there's crossover and there's a sense of we're a part of this thing. We're creating something, and then there's something that connects to the other. So that's cool. All right, Destiny shall draw the lightning down from heaven, roll its thunder far across the sea. Sometimes I just wish that you would say, "Be careful of a lightning bolt. Wait upon the shore of wonder on the day the sky is opened and the tree is split asunder." So skies, trees, gotta split a tree, gotta go across the sea.
How will you split the tree?
I'm gonna split a tree by learning a new song.
No. What's the line before?
Destiny shall draw the lightning. Oh, the lightning is gonna split the tree. Down from heaven.
And how? Yeah.
From heaven, a thunder is going to come down far across the sea to where I wait upon the shore of wonder.
On which day?
On Thursday. Oh, on the day the sky is opened and the tree is split asunder. Okay, good. What do we do now?
The day the sky is opened.
I'm giving you hints. Bobbin is giving you hints.
Oh,
on the day the sky is opened.
Wait. Okay,
we don't have that many drafts.
Okay, so there's a draft. I gotta check something out here. I gotta look at the book, right?
Which drafts do we have up to this point?
What do we have right now? We've got, let's go back. Let's take a look. Let's see. I've got, that's the ECED. I got CCCD. I got dying. I can dye stuff. I guess can I undye something by going DCCC? Probably.
And what's the first one?
Well, what was the first one, wasn't it? ECED, opening. This fundamental draft is traditionally the first one taught to novice. Once mastered, it may be spun. So I can open the sky.
Yeah.
It may be spun into tarpaulins, theater curtains, or any covering.
You can open the sky.
I'm going to open the sky. Okay, so here we go. How do I open the sky? Oh, there's the sky. I see the thing right there. All right, let me get back to the game. Man, sometimes I just feel like if I wait a little bit, I'm just going to figure something out. I don't know how it works, but it just comes to me. It's one of those amazing moments.
Like someone's telling you.
It almost feels that way. Sky, all right.
I like the view from the cliff better.
Well, let's go to the cliff. Off we go. Thank you, Bobbin. Threadbare. Threepwood Threadbare. Talk amongst yourselves while I walk from there to here. It'll just take me another 10, 15 minutes. It would be great if he just stopped and stretched out a little bit, sat down on a stool, had a drink of water.
If he had a fidgeter.
Yeah, we need fidgeters.
Of him scratching his ass or something.
I don't think I ever scratched my ass I should have done that. There should have been a good...
You scratched your nose, but I'm not sure that you were aware of that because it's one of the Easter eggs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I have an Easter egg where if you click the nose enough times, you scratch your nose.
Oh, that's funny. All right, I'm at the thing now. Here we go. Let's sky it up.
It's dawn.
That's very pretty. Where's my notes?
It's dawn.
How about this one? James Jenkins is in town.
James Jenkins tipped $30.
And wait a minute, James, thank you very much, but we miss your humor that goes with your generous tips.
No, he didn't write anything.
I know. All right. Well, okay. We'll just you're being mysterious today, but it's good to have you. I'm glad you're here. James, did you ever play this game? Was this one of yours? Was this one of your favorites? So I can't do anything. But wait, I know I can. I must be able to. Oh, do I do? Oh, I know what to do. Never mind. Okay, I figured it out. You know what? All I needed was Daniel to make like a face. It's sort of like a really that one of those things that actually surprisingly helped. Okay, let me take a look here. I'm not going to show you guys what I'm looking at. I'm going to just do it. Okay, here we go. Boom. Open it up. Oh, we got some thunder. Let's crack open a tree. Oh, they couldn't even make the sound effect? That was... Oh, what's going on? Now it's my boat? What's happening?
Oh, you split the tree asunder.
I did asunder. Now I have a boat to get to cross the sea. Oh, there we go. Is it rowing itself? Is it a living boat?
It's looming towards the dock.
Bonk. That's good. It's good seeing him sort of creep over the... Are you gonna... What's happening? Oh, I got a new
Zuki
note.
tipped 1 pieces 08. I was going to tell a joke about a ball of yarn, but it kind of unraveled.
Oh, Zuki, that was exactly worth
$1.
$1. That was just the perfect $1 joke. Thank you, as always. All right. Yeah, there's something kind of... Oh, here's a question for all y'all. How many of you regularly, all the time, every day, no matter what, have music on in the background? Just music as part of your life. It's your soundscape. It's what you need. It's what keeps you going. That's a Daniel. And how many of you don't? How many of you prefer the quiet time? It's quiet time to reflect and sort of do what, I don't know. Maybe it's not just, I guess, music or non-music. And it's not that you're not a music fan. It's just that you don't need it on all the time. I'm curious. Every day I have music on. I do a lot of the quiet. Yeah, I only listen to music when I can focus on it.
Fun Guy Plays says that Paul and Daniel are on when possible, then music. And that's true. Sometimes that's what Twitch streams are all about. Sometimes they're great white noise.
Yeah.
And we're probably great white noise.
Zweck says,
hopefully.
Yeah, so Zuki says, can't function without daily music. Zweck says, I only listen to music when I can focus on it. And I'm pretty much that way too, except occasionally if I remind myself to put some good, atmospheric music on while I'm working. I find that I'm like, oh, why don't I do this more often? But I don't. My brother man, his music is everything. It is constant. And a lot of dear friends of mine are the same way. And I'll go for long walks and I don't listen to music, because what I'll do is I'll try to focus on something that I want to figure out, whether it's a creative thing or a project that we're working on. And I will to me, I really just want to think about that thing. And I usually get some really good ideas out of that. So that's fascinating. It's kind of like, oh, here's the other good question. How many of you, when you sneeze or when you're about to sneeze, does looking into a bright light or the sun help bring out that sneeze, or does it do nothing?
The fact that you go into the sun, let's say you were at home and then you went outside.
Mm-hmm.
The moment the sun hits your nose, that's when you start to sneeze.
That's for a lot of people, including myself. But I think we might find out here that there are many people that a bright light or what you're talking about does nothing for them. I think
it's like they're playing the draft backwards, sneezing draft backwards.
I think it's a 50-50 kind of thing. Are you going to have me come up here? Do I want to look at all these seagulls? Is there stuff to... Whoa. Dude.
Do you know these seagulls?
Kodiak DJ
mine.
super chatted $5. Thanks, and check out kofi.com/CwC. I like having spoken word on in the background, be it audiobooks, podcasts, or videos. Ironically, I save music for when I can really focus on it.
I don't know if that's ironic. I think that's a lot. I think I'm the same way. It sounds like was it CwC was the same way. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Kodiak, very much. Yeah.
For me, it's spoken word when I'm either coding or doing something that doesn't require the writing words. But when I'm writing, an email, I prefer music. The spoken word may confuse.
Yeah, Fun Guy's Play says light does nothing for his sneezes. Zuki's like, thank goodness, my husband thinks I'm crazy. So yes, it's funny. I in my experience, it's kind of a 50-50 thing. Never heard about that connection, says Random Stuff. It's true. All right, I guess I'm off. Off I go.
Off you go where?
What just happened? Am I not gonna? Oh, there's.
Click on the tree.
This thing I did. He's gonna jump in the water. He held his nose. That was good. Did you see? He pinches his nose. Now what? Now this. Okay, there we go. Off we go. Goodbye, island. Goodbye, home.
Island of Loom.
Island of Loom. It's fun hanging out with you guys. This is good. I missed it. It's been a week. This is a good game. Someone said, MDQP said no pearl. Did I miss something? Come back and get it later. Oh, this isn't good.
There was a clam at the dock. By the way, the seagulls are from Monkey Island. You met the seagulls in the scum bar. You went to one seagull, the scum bar on Monkey Island. If you recall, you had to walk on the plank.
Yeah.
And the seagull will return in more LucasArts games.
James Jenkins tipped 20 pieces 08. I like doing dramatic music gear shifts. If you haven't listened to Taylor Swift immediately followed by Penderecki, you haven't lived.
That would be great. I'd love a sample of your playlist. That sounds crazy. Thanks, man.
It's like back in the 90s when we first got CD burners. Before we had CD burners, we had to buy music collections and albums, and we'd always think that when we'll have the ability to burn our own CDs, we'll make insane collections, like with Pink Floyd and Britney Spears on the same CD. And these were the first CDs that people made.
Yeah.
Britney Spears and Pink Floyd.
I remember we would find those audio clips, and so you would like. I remember there were certain radio stations that would have these funny audio clips from movies, like old 50s movies, and it would sort of be a lead into the next song, and so it was really fun when we were making our mixtapes that we would add these really cool little sound bites from films and stuff.
Paul Morgan Stetler.
It was more like stop, rewind, hit. Okay, I've left the island. I'm about to go into a big tornado. Let's just see what happens here. Okay.
Go right ahead.
Okay. I guess it's time to click on something. All right, let's click on that tornado.
Let's click on that tomato.
All right, going. Oh, F D D E F D D E.
I think that's close enough.
Yeah, I think so too. So let's check it out. Let's see what we got here on the book. The Book of Loom. Something about tornadoes. Tongues. Straw and gold. Trembler. Dormant volcano. This could be a dormant volcano.
Nope.
Did you say nope or yup?
I said nope.
Nope? Okay. Night vision. Shrinkage. Just word. Healing. Desire. Waterproofing. The Poison Galoshes Panic of 6003 almost resulted in a permanent ban of waterproofing. Reflection. Terror. Folding. Invisibility. Oh, that'll be good. Confusion. That's where I am right now. What's the note for me? Shaping. Warmth. Aphrodisia. Ooh, we got some. Is there going to be some nookie in this game?
What's on the left?
Huh?
On the left.
On the left of the game or the left of this thing I'm looking at?
On the left of the page that you were just in. The one with the confusion and shaping.
Twisting. The origins of this ancient draft are lost in history. The earliest references to it are woven to the foremost hem of tradition. Has it the four notes were derived from rhythmic squeak of first. What? How does that? How does? I would never. Oh, twisting, because this thing's twisting. All right, let's try it again.
They called it a wire spout because twister would have been too easier. Too easy.
Probably.
To
Yeah, let me hear this again then. F D D C, right? F D D C E.
I think that's close enough.
F D D E. All right, let's cast a spell, shall we? Nice.
Well, that only twisted it tighter.
Oh, I know what to do, because I know that you can do things backwards. F, D, D, C. So C, D, D, F. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. I just put us into a different... Hold on. There we are. I was messing around with
What
OBS.
happened?
Well, I was still on OBS
you
and not the game.
You cast a spell on OBS.
I did. I cast a spell on OBS. Everybody back? We're all back? All right, here we go. I might as well look at this thing again now, just so I... E, D, D, F. I might have to do it twice. Whoa. All right, I untwisted something. I untwisted a twister.
Now, this is an interesting thing in the game design for Loom. Just like other LucasArts adventure games from Monkey Island onwards, you kind of get stuck here. And if you think about it, the only way you could get off the island and make sure that the player knows the draft for dying is by having him learn the draft. And the only reason why you got the F note was because you did the drafts back on the island. So for example, if you wouldn't have done the dying spell, you wouldn't have gotten it, the F.
Oh.
You had to play the draft spell and the night vision in order to get the F.
Okay, so you have to have a series of successes before you...
Before you get here, and here you can only... The draft for the water spout for twisting has the F note, and in order to get the F note, you have to learn dying and night vision on the island.
All right.
Come on.
I'm
Go
going.
left.
I'm trying. I'm also looking at the chat. I was trying to be mindful. Oh, look at him. Shake it out.
Look at you.
What was that? What? Oh, did I get a G? I got a G because I destroyed a tornado. All right. I want to look at this.
OG.
Really? I thought for sure I'd be able to take a look at that thing. All right. What else is there around here?
Okay, Blaze, thank you for the shout out about the coding session. We'll have another one probably on Friday because Paul is again out of town. So we'll have a coding session. And this time we're going to add more things to Phantasmagoria. And we're going to create a new conversation with Curtis themed game, Micros Curtis, which is the microscope puzzle with a conversation with Curtis themes.
Oh, you mean the seventh guest puzzle?
Yeah, because we couldn't play the game in the seventh guest, so I made the game separately, and we're gonna add all kinds of conversation with Curtis stuff and release it.
This guy, man, come on. I mean, that's just this. Daniel, we got to figure out, with your brains and my, I don't know what.
My good looks.
We could rule the world. All right, this is interesting. Is this the place I should have gone? This looked most interesting to me. Okay. Nothing to look at here. This looks, I see some stuff up there. These dudes. Is that looks a little Rapunzel like?
Everything is made out of
that green that we don't like.
No, everything is made out of
pearls and gold and emeralds.
Glass.
Emeralds and glass. And there's got to be something about glass. I'm going to take a look.
Yeah,
at the
because
book.
We left the island of weavers, and now we're at the island of
glass
makers.
Glass makers.
Come on.
What? I'm looking at stuff. Am I not supposed to look at stuff?
You're not looking at anything.
Oh,
You're exploring.
Oh.
Walk around. Click on things.
Well, I was part of what you're encouraging me to explore the game.
I'm encouraging you to explore.
Yes, you're encouraging me to explore the game. And what I was
If
part
you
of the
would have had
game.
An object, if you would have had
You're
an
not
object
even letting me
pointing
finish
on.
my sentence. If you're encouraging me to play the game, and part of me playing the game was to look at the book a little bit, but you didn't like that part of exploring the game. So now you're saying, so I have to just look around. Okay, so there's holes up here. There's nothing. Okay. Ooh, look at that. You can see right through. Keep on going. Can I go all the way over? No. Can I come down here? Oh, I see something. What was that? What was it? Where did you go? That thing, no? Ah, there we go.
Welcome to Crystal Guard, stranger. I'm Master Goodmold, 31st in the Noble Guild of Glassmakers.
Goodmold.
And who might you be?
My name is Bobbin. Bobbin Threadbare of the
Hey, we got some music.
Noble Guild of Weavers.
Wow, it just got all.
Tell me, is it true that to peer beneath a weaver's hood brings instant agonizing death?
I honestly don't know. Nobody's ever tried it.
It would be so great if he did, and then he just
Such a
died.
wonderful view of the sky here. Have you noticed a flock of
That's what they would have
swans
done with.
this way?
Swans.
Swans. You know, birds.
Yes.
That was a decision they made. That's great.
No, I haven't heard of any swan sightings. Look around to your heart's content, Weaver Threadbare. And remember, if you break it, you buy it.
All right, what did we learn?
Well, we learned that whenever you see exaggerated hand movements, you can be sure that in the original version there was a close-up scene, and they removed it here, so they added exaggerated hand movements instead.
Seriously?
Yeah, there was a close-up here of the person you just talked to.
But
And
why
they
did they
removed it? So
why did they remove
because
it?
of technical reasons.
Oh, okay. Huh. All right. What's this? Grave. Let's take a look.
Softshod, wife of Lucent Bottleblow, here attained final clarity.
Lucent bottle blow. All right. Is there... That's all I've seen so far that lights up. I guess I can go this way. All right, got a new spot. Oh, I'm back out. Was I in there? Where was I?
You were in the one bottom
Yes.
and you just left.
Okay.
Yeah, the other side. Okay, let's go to another one.
Hey, we got some folks. Oh, we got a key. But someone's going to die when they look under the hood. It would have been a funny... I could totally see the Monkey Island guys.
Not so fast here.
What do you mean not so fast here? What are you doing? I didn't want to do that. You're making choices for me, Loom. You can't just do that. I wanted to...
Lumo.
Lumo.
I can barely hear what they're saying.
Oh, you know what, though? I'll bet I can hear better if I have a... Oh.
I trust your excellency is pleased with our progress?
That all depends on how far this sphere can help me.
Sphere?
4 hours, most assuredly. Perhaps 6 with a bit of luck.
Only 6 hours? But I expressly requested 8.
Every sphere is unique, Bishop. It is impossible to accurately predict how well this sphere will perform.
I need at least 8 hours. 8 hours, Master Crucible. See to it.
I was in the Crucible. I did it a couple years ago. Pretty cool production.
So anyway, ADM Machine said before that they removed some of the close-ups because of technical reasons, but as you can see, we have here a close-up that was created for the VGA version, for the CD-ROM version, that is intact. So I honestly don't think that it's a technical reason. I just think that they wanted to show off that they can do lip syncing, which is what they did here, and close-ups of people from the Weavers would not show any mouth movements, and they thought it would look weird. I don't know.
Okay.
But anyway, they had the capability. They chose to differently. I don't know.
Gotcha. Can I look at the stupid key now?
Yeah.
That doesn't look like... All right. Crystal.
Huh. A glass bell.
Glass.
I wonder what will happen if...
Oh, it's going to break. Oh, what's going on? What? The game just wants me to... is trying to figure out how to get me somewhere without me having to walk up there.
Who are you, lad?
And just what do you think you're doing up here?
I'm not sure. I just rang the bell and
Well, I'm sorry, but you're not supposed to be here.
Step back under the lens, please.
Good voices.
James Jenkins tipped $10. What character did you play in the Crucible?
I played Mr. John Proctor. 2017 now. But yeah, I was at a theater here in Seattle called ACT Theater, which stands for A Contemporary Theater, and they do mostly new plays, or else they'll do modern renditions of old plays. And boy, that was a crazy production because the Me Too movement had just, like, literally during our rehearsal process had blown up. And here's a play about false accusations, and it was pretty raw for the audience. And we did a very modern dress, sort of like kept the theater was just bare with chairs and modern, just sort of, then we sort of created the play little by little from scratch, so that it wasn't set in Salem 1790 whatever. It was very much of the moment. It was really really good show. I was proud to be a part of it. But thanks for asking, and thank you for the donation, James. Yeah, appreciate it. All right, let's see what's going on here.
This is a restricted area. No visitors allowed.
Good day, sir.
Okay. So here's.
Guess I'm not supposed to go up there.
Oh, so that's like a little teleportal right there. If I go in there, it takes me up, but I'm not supposed to be there because there's a couple of guards. But I'm gonna have to come back at some point, and I will make them look under my hood, and I'll kill them, and then I can grab the crystal ball and run for my life. That's kind of what I got down. Oh no, I don't want to go in there. All right, let's go. Can I come down here? I have to get out of here?
Yep.
Okay.
Nothing else to explore here at the moment.
Okay. There's Rapunzel up there. There's something going on up there. Let's check it out. Workers. They're workers. Okay.
What's going on up there?
They're working. Let's go find out. How do we get up there? Can I go over here? Can I go over? No, I don't want to go in there. Get out. Where can I go? Let's go this way.
Or let's go the other way.
Okay, I can't go in there? No, I can't. All right, so this way? It looks like there's really only a couple ways for me to go, not like that. Okay, let's go this way. What? Where? Doesn't seem like I can go anywhere. Okay.
Go east.
Go east, my young friend. Okay. Like get out of this whole area?
No. Just a second. Yeah. Sorry.
Get out? So there's more to see here, but just not now.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, there was a whole different land up here. Wow, this session is going by really fast. It's 1:45. So we are we forgot to do a raffle last time that we streamed. We definitely want to do one today. I don't know if we're going to do a Wheel of Curtis because we're going to continue to play this, our next side quest, because we really want to finish this game because it's so beloved by so many people, especially that guy right there. And so let's give us about another 10, 15. What does it take to do the raffle? What do we do? How do we do the raffle? Is that a Wheel of Curtis raffle? What is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to do a Wheel of Curtis. So for those of you who would
if you want, we can write down whoever donated in this live stream, and then in the next live stream, we'll do 2 raffles of the one from this episode and the one from the next episode.
Yeah.
Will we have more time in the next episode for 2 raffles?
Next episode of the side quest?
Yeah, on Monday.
Yeah. Wednesdays has to be right at 2 because as soon as I'm done, I got to head out to the airport. But Monday we can do a longer one if that's what you're asking. Yeah.
So we'll do the raffle. We'll do 2 raffles next week. The first raffle will be with people who donated in this live stream.
Yeah.
The second will be with people who donate in the second live stream.
Oh yeah, James said he sounds like he found a photo of me on in the Crucible. Yeah, I can. I won't do it today, but I will. If and you want, I can share some of those production photos. There's some cool ones. Oh, CGCG.
Halt! Who goes? Well. Looks like a scrawny runt trying to sneak into our flocks.
Sneak? You call that sneaking? I heard them coming all the way in from down.
Thought you were going to fleece some shepherds, did you? Maybe we ought to take the shears to you instead.
I love those.
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm looking for a flock of swans.
Swans?
Swans. You know, birds.
They did that again.
Of course. We should have known. Everybody comes here when they want swans.
Next you'll be telling us you're some sort of wizard off to fly away with them birdies.
Right.
Wizard? Wizard? You wouldn't happen to be the great wizard that Fleece was telling us about, would you now?
Fleece?
He is sort of dressed like a wizard.
I don't know. He doesn't look very powerful to me.
Me neither. I say we don't let him by until we know for sure. Come on then, wizard. Let's see some magic. Or else...
What was the song? There was a song that they had, so let me look that up. I think it was CCG.
I sure wish I knew a draft that would work on shepherds.
Well, what was it? How do I do it again?
CGCG, the one they just did.
Yeah, is that what it was? CGCG?
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that, but I have to look it up, right? I have to go write it down.
Yeah, but just think, what did they do when that draft was played?
They were invisible. They were,
yeah.
CG. All right.
But they turned visible. So maybe the other way around is invisible.
You might be right, Daniel, the man who's played this game 5,000 times and knows it like the back of his hand.
5,000 times. Every single version. The Hebrew version, the EGA version, the FFTowns version, the CD version.
So I have a feeling you might be a good GC. Let's see. Boink. But if I make them invisible, it doesn't mean they can't still get me.
There's nobody better at stealth than us shepherds.
Aye, and you'll have to do better than that to get past us.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Okay, so you have nothing to use on them, but you have the draft of invisibility.
Right, so I am going to do that on myself. CG.
It might help to point at something.
Well, how do I point? Do I point at them?
You point at the people you want to be invisible
to. I gotcha. I am, dude. Okay, here we go. Pointing at them. There we go. Pointing.
Yeah, but you used the invisibility on them, and they said that there's no one better at stealth than them.
No, I did the...
Well, that draft didn't seem to do much good.
Okay. Anyway, the invisibility won't work on them because they are immune to it, apparently. So we have nothing else to use on them at the moment. But we have the invisibility draft, which you can use.
Wait a minute. I just did the invisibility. It wasn't that the invisibility draft, the CG?
Yeah, but you used it on the shepherds. The shepherds are immune to the invisibility.
But I can use it on other people. Oh, I can use it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know I can use it on. I know exactly who I can use it on. Yeah. You don't have to tell me 5 times.
He's had enough. Let him go.
Some kind of wizard, eh?
Give me the laugh.
Sip on your robe, little wizard.
Get on, you lazy bunch of yous. Back to work.
Yo.
I was hoping they'd do another one of those cackling laughs. Ah, ha, ha, ha. All right.
BBC trained actors.
BBC trained actors. What a... Hi, I'm Roddy McDowell, and I am a BBC trained actor. All right. Oh, back here. This is a different angle. Okay, no. It's a different angle.
Yeah, you could have gone east or west, and you would... That's why I wondered whether you should go east or west, because they both lead to the same place.
Okay. Get me in there.
No, there was no entrance there. You can continue going east, and you'll be back to where you were before.
Ryan, come on, dude. Come with me. Follow me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, people are. How's everybody doing? You guys all good? ATM machine. You are a Loom machine, it seems to me. You seem to know this game. I think maybe somebody has even more, potentially more knowledge than my own hint keeper.
Me and ATM machine always pop up onto different Twitter discussions about LucasArts games, and we always have weird trivia to share.
All right, so I gotta go up there first, and then I'm gonna make myself invisible. That's what I'm gonna do. And then once I get whatever the thing I'm getting, I think we gotta call it.
Stop her! Over there. I don't believe this.
Bye, MDQP.
Trouble, are you? You're certainly about to find it.
You're not the only one in trouble if Crucible finds him up here.
Not to mention what will happen if we get behind schedule. Listen here, lad. We have secret work to do and not much time to do it. Do you understand what secret means?
Yes.
Good voice.
But it's very important that I get...
Good. Please step over to the lens. Now...
Oh, I can't do it. I have to make myself invisible first, then.
Yeah, maybe you can point at them.
While I was up there?
A different location. No.
Those two are going to be a bit of a problem.
Yes, they are. A different location. Oh, yeah. I see. That would have been... I bet you that was a tough one. I bet you that was... Maybe not. I bet you that was a tough one.
So it's tougher here in the VGA version because you have so many colors, but in the EGA version, it's pretty apparent that something is moving up there and you need to point at it.
Doesn't seem to affect them at all.
Wait, did I do the right one?
No, you did the one that, not the invisibility, you did the backwards one. You need to do GC.
Okay, I did CG. Oh, take it easy, MDQP. Thanks, buddy, for coming. Yeah, late for a lot of you guys, huh?
Did it work?
Only one way to find out. All right, let's get in there. Let's get the scythe. Let's get in, get out, get in, get out, and get it over with. Boom. You look a little more invisible to me.
ATM machine just mentioned me on Twitter. I know what I'll do after the live stream.
What is that? Oh, what does that mean?
Get into another Twitter discussion.
Mandible cuts quite a figure, doesn't he?
I don't doubt that Crucible's getting tired of bowing and scraping to him. Why would the clerics want...
See? T. Oh, we don't have an A.
That side is even sharper than a weaver's spindle.
I thought
that side is even sharper than a weaver's spindle.
It looks a little...
Crucible appears to think that they're up to no good again.
Then why would he do business with them at all? Let alone sell them a sphere.
Well, you know, Crucible, he'd sell his own mother's spectacles if he thought there was a profit in it. And the clerics...
There's something a little dirty about the way this guy's bouncing around.
I'm certainly pleased that Crucible's not taking any chances. This scythe might become very useful if our friend the bishop has been less than transparent with us.
Ouch!
Yes, very useful indeed.
What are we waiting for?
I can't get the thing. I can't get the thing.
Well, you have a bell on the other side.
Oh yeah.
That side is
right.
even sharper than a weaver's spindle.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, dang it. All right. I got to call it, guys. We'll go up and let me save. 5? There we go. No one told me to save. You guys were. No one was helping me. We could have.
Yeah, we could speed run this game in like 5 minutes.
All right. Don't. Okay. All right. Let's do the drawing. Now, someone, I don't know who it was, suggested that because of Joseph's incredible gift at the beginning of the game, that we could simply offer our thanks and the game of choice to him. He may not be up for that. He might want to be part of the raffle and all that. Joseph, are you still there? Would you like... we would love to offer you that game if you'd like. Which game are we offering? Or what options do we have?
Well, we have Thimbleweed Park, we have Full Throttle Remastered, Day of the Tentacle Remastered, Monkey Island 2, The Dig.
So, Joseph, if you would like us to gift one of those to you, it would be our pleasure to do so. If you would like to, if you have those and don't think that you'll use them, and you'd like us to do the...
He said that I was just tossing in out of love. It's fine to just raffle it.
Okay, we'll raffle. Thank you, Joseph. Appreciate it. All right, so let's do that. Do you have all the names, or do we need to vamp for a little bit?
You know, you can just use the bell and then go to the other side because you're invisible, so you can go across the room.
I can do that. I just need to I need to call it, though. I got to get out of here. And you let me know when you're ready, and I'll go. There we go. Let's do it again.
No problem.
Zwex tipped $15. Here is the joke you requested earlier.
Oh.
How are conception and immaculate conception by way of magical weaving similar? They both involve semen.
Oh, that was worth it. That was so worth the wait. That's a $20 joke for a $15 gift. Thank you. How are conception and immaculate conception by way of magical weaving similar? They both involve semen. Nice. That was well done. Well played, Mr. Zwex. Okay, let me... Wait, what's going on?
Go across the room.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the bell, right?
Yeah, to the bell. No, to the bell on the other side.
Oh, there's more than one bell. Okay, gotcha.
This is the bell you came from. Use the bell on the other side.
Oh, I get it. I didn't know I came from a bell. I didn't know. All right, let's do this.
It came from the Loom.
Now I'll go down there. Is that all I was trying to do at this point? Get down here?
Yeah.
All right.
Now you have the crystal ball.
Hey, look at that. Sphere. I missed it. What was it? DFFD? Hey, I made all those dudes go away. All the ones that were laughing at me.
Yeah.
I'm confused. Okay. But I'm still going to... Let's save. I see you have...
No, wait. You know what? Leave the save game from before.
Okay.
Next week we'll listen to the draft again and you'll figure out which draft that is.
Okie dokie. All right, let me... Hold on, everyone. Let me do this. Now I got to find a browser to create your thingy. All right. I hope everybody got off to a good week so far. Good Monday. I hope you all had a great weekend. I didn't get a chance to chat with folks before. All right, so there's that. Let me get us to our... It's a good way to start our week here. Okay, so that's not that. Now I need to Wheel of Curtis, window. Gotta find you. Let's do that. There we go. Looks like that's it. All right, now let me just do some cropping.
Wait a second. Yeah, okay. Crop it.
Okay, we got a Zuki, we got a Zwex, we got a Joseph Austin, we got a Dapper Andy, we got a Graceless Games. Thank you, Graceless Games. I think that's the first time a Kodiak DJ, thank you. All right, let me move this around a little bit. Wheel of Curtis, I think we have everything. And ready for the spin?
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, it's making it. It's got its own sound. Although yours is just as fun. Oh, there's two red back-to-back reds. Oh, Zuki! Oh, is it going to be Zwex or Zuki? It's going to be... Oh, what's it going to be? That's crazy. Who was it? I don't know who it was. It didn't say who it was. There's no winner. Let's give them both a game.
Yeah, let's give them both a game.
Zwex and Zuki, a tie, our first ever right on the nose tie. So please reach out to us on Patreon or Discord and let us know which of those games. Or right now, you can do it if you already know which ones you want. Let us know. And there you go. Let's see. Back with us. Just a reminder that we will be playing, I think, do we decide Gabriel Knight for Wednesday since Tori hasn't played any of it
Wednesday
yet?
we're going to do Gabriel Knight.
Okay.
The week after we're going to do Phantasmagoria 2. The week after we're going to do Gabriel Knight.
Oh, I didn't see the chat. Were people excited about did people comment on every other, or is that just something we want to do?
That's just something we want to do, and people were excited about it.
Okay. So we'll do that, and then no stream on Friday. So it's a couple of weeks without Monkey Islands, but Daniel will do his, his techie thing that he does where he sort of shows you cool, geeky stuff. And then we'll be back next week with hopefully 3 streams. I think I can make that happen. But it is great to be back. It's great to see you all. Thank you so much. Joseph Austin, thank you again for your incredible gift. James and everybody else who donated, thank you so much. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday. And have a great couple days. All right. Take it easy. Bye, Daniel.
Bye.
All right. See y'all. Take care. Let me get us out of here smoothly. Let me get us out of here. Oh, there we go. Bye. Bobbin.